Good morning, everybody. My goodness, and what a good morning it is. We got Pika Power first in the chat today. Crypto Rocketeer, what's going on? Randy Crypto, Nick F, how you doing? Victor, Pika, Mark, Frank, Paul, Victor, Paul, Outdoor Smile, Pika, Victor, guest name, Paul, Joel Moneta, Pugnacious, Outdoor Smile. Good morning to everybody. So glad to have you in here. Let's roll on over to the market and see what we got going on there. AMC, guys, story of the day. AMC up 25+% right now. AMC absolutely rolling here. We got AMC sitting at 25% higher at around $25. Look at this. AMC 25.50, 25.50. AMC's throwing some double numbers up there. I like it. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 28.60 right now. Breaking out of that resistance level of 2,500 points per coin last night. It's testing 3,000 today. If we're able to break through it, Shiba Inu coin going to go on a run too. Prog down here in the bottom left, not doing too much ahead of earnings. Earnings are today for Prog, I believe. And Prog is sitting at $1.57. A little bit of, I guess, conservative investors out there leaving before the earnings report. We've got Farmy bottom left. We're going to take that off today because it is sitting 2% lower, and we need to watch it go higher. GameStop rolling higher, up 12% on the day. HYMC up 50% on the day. Mullen Auto up 10% on the day. BBIG down, yes. CEI down, yes. SPY down slightly. Sundial down slightly ahead of the, I guess, House hearing on marijuana and legalization, or at least decriminalization. And then the NASDAQ down slightly today as well, bouncing back lower a little bit over the last couple of hours. What a wonderful day today, man. AMC, we should just have a double chart of AMC there. Rolling today, guys. I hear you. Yes, Shiba making me eat my words. Glad to see that. AR, good deal, man. Good morning, everybody. Cassie, good morning to you. 138.01. Outdoor Smile, you at 38.01, man. You got your break even at 38.01. One Moon Clay. JB, Moon soon, man. Moon soon. We're gonna have Moon tomorrow. Okay, Moon tomorrow. Moon's always tomorrow. We got that for sure. Yeah, I'm really glad too. Get a little nervous there. No, don't ever get nervous, guys. Don't ever get nervous. It's okay. Everything always. I don't say everything always. Everything usually bounces back. We use the word usually there. Let's go Shiba. Let's go Shiba. So pumped. Destined. Shiba rolling. AMC rolling. Yes. Everyone share the stream. Put AMC on social media blast. We need the masses to see this going to 100,000. Leonard Armstrong. Absolutely, man. Share the stream. If you listen, the more people that get into AMC, the better off it's going to be. The more hyped that everybody is, the more excited everybody is, the better off it's going to be. Is Natalie Green. Natalie. Who? Natalie Green who? What is Natalie? We got Amy being green. What is Natalie? I don't know which one Natalie is. Oh, the NASDAQ. Is Natalie the NASDAQ? No, the NASDAQ, if that is Natalie, is not green at the moment. Break even to 29, bro. Let's go. Outdoor Smile. Sweet, man. What's up? Apes, great day today. The only one of my shop to work Saturday. AMC ripping. Let's get it. Will Smith. Yeah, dude. That was very bizarre happening there. Chris, definitely, man. And AMC is rolling this morning. AMC hype. Let's get it. Volt over the weekend, Clay, bro. They're about to migrate, so that should help too. Good to see the Shiba up finally. Kyle, absolutely, man. So glad to have Shiba Inu coin up right now. Looking very good, bro. Natalie's a human. Don't we have her support line up forever? Okay. That Natalie. Dude, I never know Natalie's a human. Dude, I never know what you guys are doing with these ticker symbols these days. Amy is AMC. Natalie, so yes. Where is Natalie? Natalie, I believe, is up here. I think that's why we got this line here at 48.26. It may be slightly different if she's averaged, but we've got this line here, and the only reason I can assume that line is on there is Natalie's break-even point. So we got to see where she's at if she ever comes back in the chat. Natalie, if you're out there, let us know if you've averaged at all and you've got a different price point on your break-even now. That should be her line up there if it hasn't changed. But let's go back out to a 1-minute chart and let's watch this bad boy roll. AMC, don't turn around. We don't need no afternoon turnaround. Bro, what's your OnlyFans? California, man. Come on now. You gotta go search for it. Go find it. Good morning. I don't have an OnlyFans. Is this a Gamma Squeeze, Clay? If so, what it means. So, Gage, this could be, okay, and I'm gonna emphasize could, because one of the hardest things to ever determine is why people are buying the stock. So, it could be part of a Gamma Squeeze. I personally don't think it has much to do with a gamma squeeze. It has a lot more to do with the fact that people are getting hyped up again. HYMC's rolling this morning. AMC's rolling this morning. And just that excitement builds on each other. But a gamma squeeze is when options that expired in the money need to be covered. So if I bought a stock option last week and the strike price was $20, because AMC closed above $20, my option would have expired in the money, and I could call 100 shares away from somebody at $20 a share. Now, when you sell a call option, you don't need to own 100 shares of AMC. You could sell a naked call. You could sell a covered call, which means you already do own the 100 shares of AMC, or you could sell a naked call. You have to have the money in your account, right, to be able to do so. But if you would have sold that and you didn't own those shares, you are required to go out and buy those 100 shares in T+2. You have to do it by Tuesday. So that's there's a slight difference there between shorts having to cover and calls having to cover. Calls have a timeline, shorts do not. So that, if I had that share and there were 75,000 options that expired in the money, which would equal 7.5 million shares. Let's say none of those shares were hedged for. They were all naked calls, and therefore somebody needed to go out and buy 7.5 million shares of AMC. That increase in demand, those 7.5 million shares that needed to be bought would cause the price to go higher if it's an increase in demand, right? Which we would expect it to be. But that buying pressure causes the price to go up because it's added buying pressure, and therefore that's the gamma squeeze. Options that expired in the money that were not hedged for and not already covered being covered. But the thing is, dude, nobody knows if these stocks are being bought to cover options, if these stocks are being bought because people are happy, if these stocks are being bought, because they believe in the stock, if people are getting excited about a short squeeze again, if somebody is getting rich and trying to pour it into AMC. You can't really determine why the shares are being bought. We just know shares are being bought. Okay, 40, Crypto Rockets here, 48, Natalie 46. Yeah, I think she was at 46, man. I may have accidentally moved that line up there, but I know that line's that's her line. Shiba Inu to Pluto, AMZ to Pluto, Nufo to Pluto, let's get it. It's Chris, remember I was talking about reading Will's book, the one about how he's a mentally strong man who can overcome anything with internal fortitude, honor, didn't he? Didn't age well. Good thing I didn't read that book, man. I'm not reading any book. It feels more like FOMO. Yeah, JB, it does feel like excitement, okay? I don't know if it's necessarily FOMO at this point because people think that they're going to be missing out on the squeeze and they have that fear of missing out. But it does feel like excitement to me, man. It does feel like people getting excited and jumping on. I mean, we're breaking resistance levels. We had that $22 line. That's what this line here is. That $22 line. Tested it this morning. Boom! Broke through. Where did we go next? We go right up here to this level in here. Let's just move this line. I don't know if we need this on here anymore. So you got this line right in here. The upper end of these candles, the lower end of these candles. So, a slight range in this area right here, which is exactly where we came this morning. Tested this. It's exactly where we came this morning. Tested that bad boy right in here, so we do have a little bit of resistance to deal with. Touching these candles here, touching these candles in here. And if we break through, the major level, in my opinion, guys, is this 28, okay? We're testing this 26-ish, 27-ish, but right in here is really going to be a good break. We break this 28 to 30 level, get through that chunk. I think we're going to be rolling upper 30s again. And then 38 is going to be a pretty significant level as well. But I'm excited about a clean break out of this 26 to, I'm using 26 lightly, but 28 to 30. That would be an exciting break for me. But let's go back out to a minute chart so we can watch this bad boy run. Okay. We'll watch it there. Cool. So what are the next few levels of Eric? Did that cover it? I didn't see the question, man, before I started going on about that. But did that cover it? If you didn't see that, I can go over it again. By the way, I watched The Founder yesterday. Pretty messed up at the start of McDonald's. Was thinking not going there anymore until now, since I didn't pack my lunch. You can go to McDonald's. Look, dude, I did watch The Founder too, and I'm gonna be honest, man. That it is a little messed up to take advantage of those guys, but I don't know if McDonald's would still be around if that dude didn't do what he did. You know, I don't know if those guys had what it takes to take McDonald's to the level that it's currently at. So, I mean, yes, pros and cons of it, but it was still a little messed up. Question. So, this morning, Matt Coach was talking about some interview with Aaron, and apparently, before I even read the rest of that, I have to pose this question. And I'm asking this question for both boys and girls out there, but really, I want to know what the women think about this, too. I personally think Adam Aaron has some weird crush on Nicole Kidman. I have no problem saying that. And I don't understand if she is still on AMC's payroll or what the deal is, but when does it become weird? Okay? When does it become like creepy or weird that this dude keeps posting about her on Twitter and like posting her picture and all of this? Because there's just been multiple posts, and to me, like outside looking in, yeah, dude, it makes me want to scratch my head and be like, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know there. I don't know, Adam. When does it become weird that this dude just stop posting about his crush? But we'll go on with Matt Kors. Matt Kors in some interview with Aaron, and apparently things he said were along the lines of using retail for personal gain in some way, shape. Thoughts on the matter? I think that's exactly what he's doing, man. I don't know about that interview. I didn't see any of that, but I think that's exactly what he's doing. Mark, you out of money or out of the stock? Haven't had money ever and still holding AMC? Why? Why hold this long to break even? Dude, breaking even. Some people can't handle it, man. Some people can handle it, Chris. I didn't see who was saying it, though. Okay, so my Shiba today was sell the rest after work today. Don't ban me here. I don't understand why about the options. I get the strike price being at 20, but can't I just buy the stock at 20? So next trucker, man, listen, you guys should know by now, nobody's going to ban anybody if you don't hold AMC, if you don't hold Shiba Inu coin, if you don't want those stocks or cryptocurrencies. It is completely fine, man. I know we talk a lot about them, but you guys don't have to hold any stock. You don't even have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with anybody else in here. Well, you have to do what's best for you, though. So keep that in mind. All right, Eric, yes, it did. Good deal, man. Good deal. Let's see. I don't understand the options. So, yes, next trucker. If you wanted to buy AMC at $20, AMC was trading at $20 last week. You could have bought AMC at $20. If you buy options at $20, okay, you have the added risk of an expiration date that you don't have on stocks, but you have that on options. But if you buy options, you leverage your position a little bit. Every option you buy controls 100 shares. So let's say if you had $20 to invest and you had the option to buy one share of AMC or one call option. If AMC goes up 25% in price, you're going to be making $5 if you bought a share of AMC. If AMC goes up 25% in price and you bought options, let's see, you are looking, what is the date? So these are gone. What is the date on Friday? All right, I don't understand. Okay, maybe these are the next. I don't know if it's because I'm not logged in or what the deal is. But these options here, man, you can see that these options here are already up 166, 200%. So you made $5 if you bought one share of AMC. If you bought a call option, you made $40. You made a $40 profit. So there's a big difference in the amount that you can gain if you buy options, but you have that added expiration date risk that's on there. So you have to keep that in mind. And I don't know why these options here aren't pulling up. I don't know if I need to reset Webull or what the deal is, but you might actually have greater percentage gain on these options. Okay, so now they're loading. I just got to let them load for a second. Hold on, we can We can pull that up there if they load. There we go. All right, so yeah, man, you're sitting in earlier today. It was probably a 400% gain. So you would have made $5 if you bought a share of AMC, but you would have made about $80 if you bought a stock option in AMC. That would be the difference as to why people would buy options as opposed to buying shares. And honestly, if it's pulling back to 24 and it was at 26, you know, you may have made $100 instead of $80. No, not what I wanted to click on. I want to go back here and want to go back here. Let's see. You gotta catch back up. Sorry, guys. We gotta catch back up here. Usually the guy permanently bans people, and I don't own any of those things. Well, there you go, man. There you go. If the banner doesn't own and he's not banning himself, you're good to go. But I think the NASDAQ come back. So I don't know if the NASDAQ's gonna come back later today or not. I don't know what the NASDAQ will be terribly worried about. But let's take a look at this here. Even if it does fall today, you know, the most I see it falling to is another 100 points. Okay, we've got we got support levels here now at 14, basically 14 flat, and we've got resistance levels at 13.8. So if it does pull back today off this level of resistance here, we've got two floors that we would need to fall through before we're even really worried again. So I would hope to see it pull back, or I would hope to see it bounce back, not pull back. I would hope to see it bounce back today, but I don't know. I don't know why it would be pulling back today anyway, other than just falling back off of a level of resistance there. Let's go with that one, but minute chart, and we'll see if we can hit some new intraday highs there. Let's see. I think Kim is a special pass, whatever you call it, when you have a celebrity, your spouse partner is okay with cheating. Yeah, a hall pass or whatever. Yeah, Cassie, I agree. But does anybody? I don't know if anybody answered my question. If I started going off about that, do you think that do you think there's too much posting going on, or what's the deal? Good, just thought you really been knocking on Adam Aaron Lee. I disagree with you on a majority of your points. However, we got to keep it positive for the newer apes. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude, I do know what you mean. But I truly do not believe that Adam Aaron cares about a short squeeze. And I have no problem saying that. I know that I know that he really wants to improve AMC's fundamentals. He will do that at your expense. And I honestly, truly believe with Highcroft Mining doing so well today, up 50% after dilution, and AMC starting to roll higher in price, there's almost zero doubt in my mind that he's going to be asking for more shares to clean up AMC's balance sheet. He's going to make it sound really good. He's going to make it sound like we will be the heroes, and we will allow AMC to continue on into the future. Not me, man. Not me. I'm not fronting AMC's bill. So, I mean, that is going to be up to you guys. Dude's going to sweet talk and whisper sweet nothings into your ears, and it's going to sound good. But you got to do what's best for you, okay? Just sold all my stocks in crypto. Looking to go all in on AMC at 24. Lamar loves you. If you do, man, bold move and good luck. ApeCoin looking less volatile than expected. So, yeah, Pico Power, I would actually agree with that. I was looking at ApeCoin, I think, on either Saturday or Sunday. And you can see that I already got it up here. I was looking at it on a Saturday or Sunday. And I don't know if I need to refresh this or not. But if you look at the chart, it's actually not doing too bad. Extreme volatility here the first few days, but after I'd say March 21st, about a week ago, it has been steadily climbing. It's not a bad chart at all. It's back up to 1480, almost $15. So, and I know this is still an extremely short time period, but major volatility in this area here. And it has been steadily climbing since. So I don't know if you guys are in ApeCoin or not, but I was checking that out. I forget if it was yesterday or Saturday now. And I did notice that it was having some steady increases in price, and the volatility was definitely lessening on less volume too. So yesterday the volume was around 800 million or something, or the day before, whenever I was looking at it. Previous 24 hours volume was there. It is increasing today. It's up to about $1.3 billion. Sorry, $1.3 billion in ApeCoin being... Oh, boy. I don't know what all this is. These people got to stop texting me. Hold on. All right. Hopefully we're back now. Marky Mark, man. Thank you very much for the super chat. Keep up the positive vibes and keep it real. Marky Mark, man, thank you very much. Absolutely appreciate that super chat. And you already know what it is. That's exactly what we're going to do, man. Thank you very much. We prefer Clay whispering sweet nothings into our ears.
JB, that is exactly what I prefer as well, man. JB, I hope you got headphones in right now, man. This one's for you.
If there was a war between Doge and Shiba, who would win based on merit, not hype? Crypto Burger, honestly, I believe based on merit, Shiba would win. I think the Dogecoin is still a better meme coin than Shiba Inu coin is. I don't think that Doge has necessarily any projects or anything going like that. Dogecoin has Elon Musk, trying to back it and tweet about it and things like that. But I think that Shiba Inu coin has more projects and things. If Claybro, close to my ears, no, you will not, Pugnacious.
You will not do anything like that, Pugnacious. I'm telling you right now, man. You better turn on your headphones and turn up the volume.
Yes, I'm still holding my ApeCoin. I want to see where this train goes. Let's get it, Pika Power. I hope you make a killing off of it. We almost got the cross on 1348 daily when we hit 26. Crypto Rocketeer, I love it, man. We'll check out that cross in 2 seconds right after saying, Grandpa Barney. Thank you very much for the super chat, Grandpa Barney. Good morning, family. Happy Monday, right? Ooh, it is a great Monday. Love you all. Love you, my boy. Your last video last night was spot on. Buy, hold. Love you, Trapper.
Love you too, Trapper. Don't feel out, man. Don't feel left out. We got you.
Yes, Grandpa Barney, thank you very much. And appreciate the positive feedback on the video there, man. I like all the positive feedback. Sometimes I read comments and people are really mean. And then you got guys like Grandpa Barney who you actually respect his opinion. And he comes in there and says something nice like that. And it's like, Grandpa Barney, thank you very much, man. Devil's Advocate, what's going to happen with Prog today? Boom, 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 boom. It's going to rise in price, I hope, right? ASMR is so freaking weird. All the whispers and bags opening shit. Yeah, I know this girl that does ASMR, and then, dude, she likes, I don't know if this is actually going to work, because she's got a mic, almost the exact same one as this. Can you guys hear this? Can you hear that? She does a lot of that stuff, dude. I don't know about that ASMR stuff either, Cassie, but people seem to really like it. Mitch, I'm not taking a shot at you for asking this question, but I want to point out that I am not an actual expert, and I just read a lot. But with that said, earnings corporate update after hours. Yes, that is what's going on with Prog today. Earnings report, guys. We should always expect a sell-off leading into earnings. Okay. It might not happen every time. There will be times when people get excited about an earnings report, but anytime there's increased volatility, conservative traders typically leave. So if you are going into an earnings report, you may, the majority of the time, see a sell-off leading into the earnings report simply because people can't handle that volatility and the unknown of what's going to happen or what's going to come out in the earnings. I believe that's what we're seeing in Prog today. Prog down 8% today, sitting at $1.55. Whether the earnings report is good or bad, I believe these people are selling off because they don't want to be associated with that volatility. They cannot risk it. So they're selling it off right now, and earnings could be excellent and drive the stock even higher. Earnings could be bad. We might even not see a sell-off if earnings are bad because the conservative investors had already left. But that's what you're looking at, what I believe you're looking at in Prog today, are conservative investors exiting ahead of the earnings report. You're the awesome day whisperer. Dindy James, let's get it, man. Is it safe to invest now? T. Sosa. So I always think it's safe to invest, man. But if you're going to be investing now, I do think that a lot of the external market factors that were playing a role in pulling back the market, you're talking Russia, Ukraine, you're talking inflation and interest rates, you're talking executive order for crypto. There was a lot facing the market that people were unsure about. And I feel like, and I think some people in here can back me up, that there's a lot less fear out there right now and a lot less concern. I think a lot of that safe money is trying to flow back into riskier assets. In summary, earnings is it's a tight butt kind of situation, and people like to be loose, but so they sell before they to unclench. That is exactly right, man. And I don't know if any of those words trigger anything, but you are correct, devil's advocates. People like to be relaxed. I already lost 75% of my investment in Prague. I can risk the remaining 25%. Nice, JB, in it for life now. Daily crossover. Check. Let's get it. Daily crossover, 1348. No, we don't have it on here. We got to go out to the daily, or to the big chart. Daily crossover. Yes. So as we move higher, the 13 exponential moving average is 1868. You guys can see the top left. And then the 48 is an 1894. So looking at that, if you're going to be getting in and holding longer term or swing trading on like a monthly basis, a lot of people would be interested in getting in today on that crossover or potentially tomorrow on the crossover and then some follow through. We have not crossed just yet. We are right here. And then I didn't see it earlier today when it was up at 2650. So I don't know if it was like dead on, if it was a cross or what the deal was. But you could see some people entering if they're following the 1348, right? I'm sure the 3 and the 8 may have already crossed. Let's see what the 3 and the 8 look like. Yeah, so the 3 and the 8 actually already crossed. No, that's a 3 and the 488. Sorry. I was supposed to delete that. Okay. So the 3 and the 8, actually, if you were trading the 3 and the 8, you would have got into AMC back here at $15, and you'd be in. I think a lot of I don't know. I hadn't heard about 1348 crossovers until, other YouTubers were talking about 1348 crossovers. I had always looked at the 3 and the 8. So 3 and the 8, you would have got in back here at $15, and you'd still be in today. You guys want to keep the 3 and the 8 up or the 1348? All right, you're not in yet there. All right, where are we at? Can confirm less fear overall. However, fear has drastically increased for Chris Rock personally in light of recent events. Dude, I don't know. Listen, I have my own personal opinions on that. Clearly, it upsets me very much, the entire situation. I do not like to give anybody attention that they don't deserve. And I don't think that Will Smith deserves any attention whatsoever. So as much as I do want to talk about it and rant about it, I think it's like, the best thing that you could do is absolutely not ignore that it didn't happen, but don't give that man any attention whatsoever. I think that was a terrible situation, and I do not like that. I would classify that situation the same way that I would classify a thief, man. You guys know how I feel about thievery, and that's as strongly as I feel about anybody willing to hit a dude. If you're going to fight somebody, let's put it this way. If you're going to fight somebody, fight them. Don't hit them and walk away. But also, if you're going to do that, don't fight a dude that's smaller than you. Don't do that. If you're going to fight, you have to fight a dude that's bigger than you. You can't hit a dude that's smaller than you. You always have to hit a guy that's bigger than you. So I did not like anything about that situation whatsoever. Quick question. I got you, Eric. Near the MACD section of Weeble, it shows two indicators called signal and histogram. What do those two things mean to us noobs? Also, you're still not What do you mean I'm not showing? Look at this chest hair, dude. All this chest hair right here is like a deep cut hoodie, man. This is like as much chest hair as you can get, dude. Not showing chest. Look at this, man. Like freaking. Oh man, you guys talk about ape status. Let's go, dude. Let's not showing chest hair, dude. This is the deepest V-neck hoodie I've got. And I don't think you can get... The only thing that I could do is wear a zip up and literally not zip it up. The chest hair, man. This is about the biggest chest hair you got. All right, so the signal and the histogram on your MACD crossovers. Let's see, I got to put a MACD on the chart. So your moving average, convergence, and divergence are going to be your moving averages. And you can change your MACD to a 1348 if you would like. But let's see where the MACD indicator is. Okay. What? So the signal, man, is just going to be if you go in here and update your actual moving averages that you're using. And then the convergence and divergence is going to be whether or not the signal MACDs are actually converging or diverging. And then when you come in here, the crossover happens. The histogram is basically just a reflection of what you're seeing on this crossover here. So if you've got your histogram in positive territory, then you're crossing over here. So it's just something else that you can look at, and people would use this and they would simply say, okay, if you are in, I don't know what so this is using a 12, 26, and 9. If you are using if you had your MACD set up the same way, you're not going to see crossovers on the 13 and 48 the same way you're going to see crossovers on the 12 and 9. But I think this signal is going to be the 9, and your MACD is going to be... Yes, okay. So if we change this to the 13 and the 48, and then your smoothing signal is 9 period smoothing signal. Let's see where you get your crossover there. Okay, so you still haven't actually crossed over on here yet, but since you added that 9 period smoothing signal in there, you got your crossover a little bit earlier. And actually it's much similar to where the 3 and the 8 would have crossed over there. But people using a MACD crossover basically say if the histogram's positive, I'm going to be long. If the histogram's negative, I'm going to be short. And they would use that as a trading indicator as well. So if you were stacking these indicators and you still wanted to trade the 1348 crossover, but you wanted double confirmation from your MACD, then you could have, you could wait until we cross over potentially today to get in. But because your histogram is in positive territory, then that would be confirmation that you could go long. If the histogram was in negative territory and you crossed over, you wouldn't be jumping into that trade just yet. You would wait for double confirmation there. So really, it's how many indicators do you want to stack? And if you're stacking them all, you know that it's going to be a little bit more of a conservative play, and you might not be in until it's like too late to get into that play. Chris, thank you very much for the super chat. Chris says, only saying Chris Rock is a bigger man than me. Oscars are not, professional or not, and not getting too deep. But I grew up in an abusive household, so you ain't touching me. I don't blame you at all. I don't blame you at all, Chris. I don't blame you at all, man. And dude, I probably bigger than me too. I probably would have been slinging some jokes left and right after that. Can we hide all WhatsApp users from the channel? AMC Trapper. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I don't know if it'll work. I go through and I literally hide those dudes in the comments. They just multiply, man. Like I go through on the actual comments, like on the videos, and I hide those dudes all day long, and it does not do anything to them. They come out of a bot factory or something, and I wish that I could I wish that I could hide every single one of them, but they literally just keep coming back, man. Coming back and coming back. So yes, AMC Trapper, if you guys want to hide all of the WhatsApp guys, please permanently hide all of those dudes. I try, but it never seems to work. Look, I just figured out what you do. You are a Weeble creator or a Fruit of the Loom V-neck t-shirt model. Which one is it? Also, thank you for the lesson. Eric. Maybe it's a little bit of both, dude. Maybe it's a little bit of both, you know? A Fruit of the Loom V-neck model. I gotta hide my V-neck, dude. I gotta hide my V-neck. I don't know what you got going on, Eric, but I gotta hide the V-neck now. I got too much chest hair. I think WhatsApp is a scam, but they keep trying to get me to download it and talk to my customers. I mean, WhatsApp is not a scam. WhatsApp is an actual messaging app. But, yeah, dude, those guys that are going to be in the comments, no. Delete all those guys if you want. Shorting AMC, Jamie sounds crazy. Paul, shorting AMC and GameStop does sound crazy. Hollyweird is mostly a push into, yeah, Hollyweird is a little weird. I agree with that. Nervous about this mini rally. I think we can make Shiba fall lower once the sell-off starts. Also, Will Smith wasn't in the wrong, as you might think. Wait until more comes out. Oh, bum. Dude, how much more could come out? It was on live TV last night. Clint, I sent you 10,000 on your WhatsApp. When can I expect to see these gains? Tomorrow, Mr. KZ. Tomorrow. Always expect the gains tomorrow. And when tomorrow comes and you don't see the gains, wait until the next tomorrow. It's always going to be tomorrow if you're looking for WhatsApp gains, man. Could have waited till after the show to do that. Yes, I agree with that. Posting Coinbase Wallet Sucks on Twitter is like a scammer, Matt. Outdoor smile. I did see you posted something like that, but I didn't see all of the messages that you would have gotten. Should have doubled my AMC shares. Minecraft, always on the mind of everybody. Should we double down? AMC is doing very well right now. Okay, clearly this is going to attract the attention of a lot of day traders. The volatility is kicking up. People who, let's see, these people here who hated on AMC for the last 6 months are starting to get excited again. So with excitement picking up, man, you know, we could be in for some nice moves higher. This area in here is going to be tough. And then this is the next major area that we're looking at right in here. And dude, if you're talking here, man, if you're talking we get back to this area, another day like today, and you're knocking on 50's door again. And if we're busting 50, dude, the only major area before we hit all-time highs and potentially squeeze is this little area in here. You know, 55 to 60 bucks a share. If we bust 55 to 60 bucks a share, and I'm not saying we're going to do it this week or anything like that, you know, I would like to see some sustainable gains. But, dude, if we busted in this area here, Adam Aaron doesn't dilute the stock anymore. And shorts are nothing but red. I mean, it is going to be, bust out the harmonicas, ladies and gentlemen, because we are going. But I'm completely cool with sustainable gains all the way up. This here was FOMO-ridden gains like you wouldn't believe. This area in here going from 12 to 70 in a week's period and hardly sustainable. And we know with all the dilution that came afterwards, it was a pretty difficult time. And we did trade sideways for several months, but it's been tough because of the market since November. And now, man, we are on our way back up here. All right, that looks fine. I think it's safe to say Will Smith is certified lunatic. Well, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know if he's certified yet or not, but 50 LFG exited AMC options from last Friday at 20% profit. Entered back in calls for April 14, $30 strike, average 270. Let's get it, Frank. April 14 strike, average 270. I know you got to be making money already because I swear those options were like $4. 14 strike. What did he say? 30? Yeah, $30 strike. 30. Oh, I can't go out to a $30 strike. Darn it. But I know if the $25 strike or if the 27 sitting at 320, you're probably sitting pretty close to doing very well on those. So very nice, Frank. Very nice. I love it, man. I love when you guys make money. It's amazing. Let's go back out to the custom view. So we got a little bit of everything on the chart right here. Hootie for the Apes that bought AMC above 50. We'll pick you back up on the way to 1,000. Paul, let's get it, man. Hey, yo, bro, what's going on, John? Cindy, holding and not selling off any of my Shiba. It's gaining, and I'm not leaving it alone, and not even taking any profit yet. Waiting on the big pump. Cindy, I like it. Look, guys, AMC, in my opinion, I know we talk a lot about AMC on here. AMC, in my opinion, is a short squeeze play. And it's important to hold during a short squeeze play and not give the hedge funds a chance to buy it back. So that's why I don't plan on selling any of my AMC until I believe a short squeeze is on, or the short interest numbers are too low or anything like that. I will sell AMC at some point, and I hope that you guys sell AMC at some point. I know a lot of people will just get so drawn into the story and so drawn into the idea that AMC is just a lifetime movement now that they might be afraid to sell and things like that. Don't get that way. Don't get that way. I know we talk a lot about holding because we want to restrict the supply from the hedge funds, but at some point we will sell. Shiba Inu coin, I believe, is different, okay? Shiba Inu coin, we're not trying to restrict the supply. We're not trying to hold it out. We're not trying to trigger short squeeze or do anything like that. Shiba Inu coin could run up in price, and depending on how quickly it runs up and if it's justified by news or speculation or things like that, we could see it sustain those levels or fall back down. So it is different to take profit on a trade and not necessarily a short squeeze play or anything like that. So Shiba, a little bit different, but yeah, I'm not selling anything at this level right now either. I think it could go higher. I think 35 is a really significant level. It's going to suck if it breaks 35 and you sold there, but 35 is a very significant level of resistance. Read my PSA, so my RSVP for the barbecue. Sorry, not sorry. Let's get it. I got to go up to the PSA. After hearing people defending Will Smith and knowing that all the jokes I made about Clay's hair, I'll not be a tenant. Yeah, dude. You guys wait. You guys just wait, man. I'm going to be winding up. I'm going to be getting my right hand going. Why I oughta. All those hairline jokes are going to just come crashing on down on all of you guys. Yes, they will. No, they will. Pun definitely not intended. All those hairline jokes, they will. Nope, never mind. I think there's a lot of lunatics. I've taken a road trip this week. Cassie, there are a lot of lunatics out there. And in all honesty, you gotta avoid them, man. You gotta avoid them. I can honestly tell you this, right? And I think like all of the guys in here can probably relate and agree. If you see somebody, trying to start a fight like that or confronting somebody or anything, I think like, at least in me, and I would imagine it's the same for you, your testosterone just starts to build up a little bit. And you get on edge, and, it gets to you, right? And anytime that your testosterone starts to pump up like that, and you're like, no, you're not going to be doing anything, you got a choice to make, okay? You can confront it, or you can just try and calm down a little bit. It's not always right to just try and calm down. You can't let people push you beyond a certain point. I get that. But when stuff happens on the internet and we let it eat ourselves all day long, I mean, at the end of the day, right, I don't care about Will Smith. I don't care about Chris Rock. I don't care about the Oscars. I don't care about all of these people who have no effect or like meaning in my life. But if I let them eat at me, and make me mad, and I think they're lunatics, and I think the world sucks, and everybody out there is just a dumb idiot. That's bad. I mean, that can't eat at you. And it all starts, man. It all starts because your testosterone starts pumping, man, and you want to get involved, and you want to do this. And you just got to remember, it's the internet. Make some light jokes about it. Move on, and don't dwell on it, because I don't know. I don't know what Will Smith has going on, man. I don't know if he's a good guy. I don't know if he's an idiot. Clearly his actions were very dumb. But if we let him consume us, man, it's not good for anybody. Oh, Cindy, I really hope so. Strong start this morning, breaking that line of resistance. Let's get it, Pika. I believe she was going to hit 35 this week. Let's get it. Maybe a tiny bit of a pullback. Cindy, it absolutely could hit 35 if it breaks through 3, okay? We've tested 3, I believe, twice in like the last couple weeks. Where are we at? Yeah, we tested it back here again. So we tested it, actually, so it was like 4 weeks ago. It was March. We tested it back in this area right here. If we do break 3, yeah, well, I say we're on for 35 as well. So 3 is going to be, and I know that looks really small. Let's pull that out. So if it breaks 3 right here, I definitely think we're testing 35. We got to see this break at 3. Oh, go back out to the minute chart. Good deal. Watch this. I want to keep that in the graph, so we're going to zoom it out a little bit. I want to watch this bad boy start rolling. Green AF, Brett Megalotone, Brett in the house. We are looking green, and we are looking good. I don't care either. It's real war. Yes, exactly, Dano. Every time a car passed me, and then I saw them getting pulled over by the sheriff, I was on the highway this weekend. Too much lead foot, Cassie. It happens. Definitely happens. Look at that volume. AMC, we got some massive volume on AMC right now, guys. 272,000 shares. This is a lot of volume, actually. 1 minute trade, 400,000 shares of AMC trading hands. On the daily, we're already sitting at 117 million shares that have traded hands. Guys, this volume with a 22% turnover rate, there's a lot of trading going on, okay? I know a lot of people are going to say, dude, we bought up 117 more million shares today. All apes bought those 117 million shares. We got an extremely high turnover rate. There's a lot of trading going on today. So we do have a lot of traders that are out there buying and selling, driving that volume up. But yes, anytime you do have volume like this, you know, you're going to show up on the most active stocks for the day. Clearly, you're going to be showing up on some of the highest gaining stocks of the day. People are going to get interested. The day traders, you guys know we talked about them like crazy back in June, July, August, September. You know, they're going to be flocking back in. They're going to create demand in both directions, but we could see increased volatility because of the increased volume here. And it's looking very good so far. Today's an amazing day, guys. Up 22% at the moment. I wish all of these stocks were up 22%. We've got the could you imagine if the Nasdaq was up 20? Never mind. I don't want the Nasdaq to be up 22%. That would be, dude. If the Nasdaq gained 22% in a single day, I would be extremely nervous about what's going on there. But GameStop rolling up 10% right now. Prog, we can accept a decline in Prog today. Prog, we talked about that. It's conservative investors getting out ahead of the earnings report. Farmy would love a 22% gain there. AMC Sundial, we could see a 22% gain in Sundial as soon as we get news out of the house there. Mullen, I'm sure we're going to be sitting on 22% gains. I think we were probably at 22% gains earlier for Mullen today. We've got this SPY trying to come back up today. SPY sitting down about 0.5%, going to bounce off support levels down here. BBIG trying to come back up from 270, sitting at 288. And HYMC, the Hycroft gold mining company that Adam Aaron bought, is doing very nicely today, up 53%. So we have a ton of action going on right now, guys. We've got a ton of action going on. AMC leading the pack. Yes, Mitch. Will laughed at it. Something as we speak, a bot commented on your comment on your last video. Pete, man, I'm telling you, if anybody wants to go on a blocking spree today, and you guys want to go through and block every single Claybro WhatsApp pinned by Claybro, Claybro to the moon, like any of those fake Claybro commenters, please, you can. Take 5 minutes and go on a blocking spree if you want. I've done it. I mean, it's like you chop their head off and 10 more come, but that's it. ApeCoin is ApeCoin now on Webull? Did Webull add ApeCoin that quickly? ApeCoin does seem to be on Webull. I don't know if it's tradable. Yet, but ApeCoin is, dude. Look at this. Let's just say this, okay? ApeCoin added to Webull and it's been out for a week. Robinhood can't figure out how to list Shiba Inu coin. What? What? Yeah, so then there's that. Robinhood can't figure out how to list Shiba Inu coin, and ApeCoin has already been added to Webull. So very nice. If we still have Doge, we could put ApeCoin up on that watch list, since I know a few people in here have it, but I want to take something else off. I don't want to be scrolling through this list right here. So if you guys do end up wanting to do that, just let me know. I like Shiba, yes, I really like it a lot, because yesterday's I made good monies, but you know there's more to come. Also, why do Will Smith hit people so hard with his hand? That's not nice to do. D, man, I agree, dude, that is not nice to do. That really isn't nice to do. I mean, there's a time and a place that you can get in a fight if necessary, and I agree. Last night, that was not nice, D. Dang, man, I like the way D puts it. It was just not nice to do. Thanks, Pika. I had to strip it down, repair the rusty deck, which alone cost 125 pounds, reassembled the mower, and surprisingly, it started. Ordinary Toad is a freaking genius, man. This dude just stripping his mowers down, putting new decks on, and boom! Getting ready to go. Bro, totally missed my hairline comment. Darn, it was a good one. Kyle, dude, I'm telling you right now, you're about to get smacked. No, I'm not going to smack anybody. What did he say? Kyle, dude, say it again, because, you'll never find blum 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 a hairline like mine. You ain't got a forehead, you got a 5-head. Kyle will not be served food at the bro barbecue because he doesn't have a green name. Kyle, get a green name, man. You owe me after that one. ApeCoin is also on Coinbase. Yeah, ApeCoin is on Coinbase, Gemini, and Crypto.com for sure. I knew they were on there, but it just got added apparently over the weekend to Webull, so very sweet. You've said it already, but is this retail hype or are we just to start a run-up? So, Chris, I believe this is a mix of retail hype and like day traders jumping in, man. Why do I think that? I mean, clearly we've broken some significant levels of resistance, and a lot of people are getting excited. You can feel the excitement, dude. You can see it on Twitter. You can see it on YouTube. You can gauge it that way. I mean, it's almost tangible. I know you guys can feel it the same way that I can feel it. But if you come out and you see that we've got 120 million shares being traded, we've got a 23% turnover rate, we've got people just buying and selling, and turning those shares over as soon as they get them. So we do have a lot of traders jumping in too. Let's see if we could just pull up another stock. Apple. What do we got here? Yeah, so if we look at Apple, a stock that is not necessarily being day traded with a 0.5% loss today, turnover percentage, man, you're sitting on 0.29%. Okay? You got a lot of people buying and selling AMC stock right now. You got a lot of people buying and selling today. Oh, there. I always miss the button. I don't know where to click it. ApeCoin on well simple. ApeCoin got listed in a lot of places very quickly. 5-head. How about a 5-face? Clay Wilson. What? Guys, I don't want to make that many jokes about it. I did say that pun earlier, like Clay Wilson, but no, man, I don't want to make light of that situation. I really didn't like what he did, but yes, dude, you're about to get yourself willed. I don't understand Will Smith wasn't escorted out. Yeah, it really was. Denell, I agree with you on that. Like, I do agree with you on that. I would have been escorted out. You guys would have been escorted out. Will should have been escorted out. I mean, it was very strange, right? Very, very strange. Pika, I hope I don't mind me borrowing your name for the day. Pika Toad. We got Pika Toad in the chat. What did Chris Rock find on his forehead this morning? Fresh Prince. God, dude. Prince, but not Prince, yes, but Prince, Prints, yes. Oh God, I tell you, if you just made that up, dude, that's a pretty good one. I don't know if you made that up or not, but if you did, that was pretty good. Dunno, people would say because it was staged, but in my opinion, it's because at first no one. But I don't believe that would have been staged. There was some aggression there too, especially like yelling and things like that. That was weird. Vengeance! Thank you very much for the super chat. BBIG gonna go boom boom, and Pika, I love you. Vengeance confessing his undying love for Pika Power, just like Adam Aaron confessing his undying love for Nicole Kidman, man. Get after it, Vengeance. Get after it. I actually think Vengeance is like less aggressive and less creepy about it than Adam Aaron is, posting pictures. Like if Vengeance was like tweeting pictures of Pika Power all day long and saying, you know, we are behind you, Pika. We are going to be together one day. Things would get a little weird, but no, it's not weird because he's doing less than Adam Aaron is out there. I'm in Burma today. 11 on the Mr. Simon. World Traveler. Dude's like Pitbull, man. I think most people were unsure. Dude, everybody was probably just caught off guard because that really did look weird. Yeah, idiots coming to confront him like he was the victim of 2022. I don't know how many times my brother watched me fight because we believed in fair fights. Will Smith is a punk, man. Moto lifer. Lewis changed his name. God, Lewis, thank you very much for putting Lewis in parentheses there because I would have been like, who is Moto Lifer? How's this dude got a green name? And I don't even know who he is. That Fresh Prince one was a good one. That Fresh Prince one was a good one. I don't know if that was circulating or whatever, but dude, if you thought of that was solid. 100% not staged because he was sworn on live. Yeah, Crypto Racketeer. Like that's the part that I thought was just it was too much, man. It was too much, you know. Devil's Advocate used to send me super chats like that. Vengeance. Oh no. Oh, dang, Devil's Advocate getting called out by Julia in front of everybody because Vengeance's undying love for Pika is over. So, I thought that was coming from Devil's Advocate there. Kyle, thank you very much for the super chat. Can you check out Volt, Clay, bro? Thanks. Yes, I can, man. Yes, I can. Let's see here. Let's go over to Volt Inu, guys. Volt Inu. We'll check out Volt really quick. See, oh no, not Bitvolt, Volt. Volt Inu up another 30% today. Man, Volt Inu doing very well today, Kyle. Volt is up 30% today. Man, Volt's been doing pretty well lately. $56 million market cap, fully diluted market cap of $7. I think that there's probably something wrong with that right there. $6 now. Oh no, it lost $1. I definitely think something's wrong with that, but check this out. Dude, not bad, man. Not bad. You know, it had some tough times back here, but has been volatilely rising. Let's put it that way. There's been a lot of volatility, but volatility to the upside. You know, you could at least get a trend line going on there, and I would have liked it to be about here right now. Because if you could see, like if you were able to put a trend line on here, it would basically be following this trend right here, and we'd be at about here right now. So it is slightly lower than I would like it to be at, but a 30% gain over the last day, over the last 24 hours. Oh, now it's lower. So it did just get, I don't know what's going on, man. 30% gain or 30% not gain, I'm not exactly sure. But it does seem to be very volatile. This is another one of those coins with, 69 sextillion coins out there, an extreme amount of coins, so you're going to have a ton of zeros. I can't even count all those zeros, but you guys can see that Volt Inu has an obscene amount of zeros. Let's see. Yo, Clay, bro, what do you think of the Google split if you're investing? Would you buy shares before? So chimpanzees could kill you. I don't own any shares of Google, but Google and Amazon are both considering doing splits. Traditional splits where you end up with more shares but the price is lower. So you would still have the same amount of money, but what you typically see in a split like that, not a reverse split, but a traditional split, is the stock price becoming more accessible to the masses. And it's weird because nowadays if you want to go out and you want to buy $100 worth of Google, you can buy $100 worth of Google. You don't get that nice round number like I own one share, but you can still do it. You can buy fractional shares. So I don't know how much of an impact a split is actually going to have on demand. The only thing that it's going to do is essentially give people the idea or that just an emotional satisfaction of owning a complete share. They're still going to have the same market cap. They're still going to do all of that. Like, if it's a 1 for 10 or 1 for 20, you know, it's hard to believe Google would be reaching those same prices that they're at now, $3,000 or whatever they're trading at, because the market cap would be absurd after they go through a split. So I think you can. I think we may see a slight increase in demand because people are going to be excited that they can own a full share of Google. I just don't know if it's going to be like a huge catalyst or anything. Because it's different than before. If you had to go out and you had to buy a full share of a stock, or you have to buy in round lots and go out and buy 100 shares of a stock, and there's no fractional share trading, that's a different story. If a stock splits, it brings in a whole new game of people that can buy the stock. But I don't know how much it's going to change things to be able to buy a full share as opposed to buying a fractional share, other than the satisfaction of owning a full share. I think the migration is supposed to start April 1st and will delete 9 zeros, saying they have major listings problems. Kyle, if that happens, dude, if they delete 9 zeros, like organically making actual gains, dude, that's unheard of. Okay, that's unheard. You will literally turn $1 million into like $1 million into like $1 billion. So I don't know if it's gonna delete 9 zeros or not. That sounds too good to be true to me. But I'm not trying to like dash your hopes. Even if you killed 100, like even if you killed 3 zeros in 1000x, dude, you're gonna be doing amazing. Jeff Davide front talking about how a Richard protected his family, blah blah blah. Yeah, I honestly, all I saw, guys, was the actual event happening. I didn't look into it anymore. I didn't want to rile myself up, because remember, I like to get hot in the good ways. Okay, I started to get hot in the bad ways, and then I don't like it. I like to get hot in the good ways. Pika Toad, it was worth it. Something was worth Pika Toad. Nope, it's white something. I don't know. I missed a lot of there. Smile, you could be so lucky. Are we talking about somebody's smile? Oh, outdoor smile. Now I gotcha. No. They are going to switch to a different coin. Kyle. Okay. Now I understand, man. Now I understand. Migrating to a different contract or migrating to a different coin and deleting a lot of those zeros. Okay, so they could probably be listed on more major exchanges then. Now I understand, Kyle. Switching from Volt to Volt 2.0. Okay, gotcha. I was a little confused by what they were doing and thinking that they were going to billion X or something like that, but that makes a lot more sense. Bro Trailer Park, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Good. Check out Zikilla or Zill. Zill? Shih Tzu Inu. What is Zill, man? Zikilla. Down 2% today. Binance Smart Chain, $1 billion market cap. It does have a confirmed circulating supply. Been out for quite some time. Ooh, and it's been going on a nice run lately. So, yeah, we'll check that out here. Over the last 7 days, guys, this Zikilla is still down from where it's been in the past. But if you take a look at it, it's gone from like 4 cents, 4.5 cents, 4.3 cents over here 7 days ago. Topped out at 12, so it's tripled in the last week. A lot of volatility here. We pull it onto an all-time chart. You can see that it's been around since 2018 and been as high as $20 or 20 cents there, sorry. And 20 cents in this area again too. So, man, if it does have resistance in this area right here, 11, 12 cents, okay? So you may see a pullback, but dude, if it breaks that, you could be doubling in price just based on your technicals. But, man, not bad going from half a cent to 20 cents. Zikilla rolling if you guys are looking to trade something. Basically, Clay giving an apology when he accepted his award, but really, he really justified comparing his actions to his characters as if it was even remotely similar, and he cried. Dude. Maybe he got so caught up in his role that he forgot what real life is. I honestly think that could happen to people that are in Hollywood. Like, there's California guys are a little bit different than Ohio guys too, but I think people could get a little bit too carried away, man. If you surround yourself with something and you get consumed by something, it can change you. It can change you. And if you surround yourself with negativity day in and day out, and you surround yourself with hardship day in and day out, and you tell yourself day in and day out that you are worthless, guess what? Guess what you're going to end up being? Worthless. If you speak nothing but positivity into your life, if you surround yourself with people that are going to lift you up and build you up, if you surround yourself with just great things, guess what's going to happen? You're going to build yourself up. There's an absolute truth to that. And I don't know. So I don't know the situation with that dude. If maybe he just gets consumed by the stuff that he does. But it's weird. It's weird. So do yourself a favor. Surround yourself with people. Surround yourself with things. Surround yourself with like love and prosperity and people that will build you up. And you will be built up. And I'm going to tell you right now, internet's not the place to do it. I mean, I do believe we have a pretty good thing going on in here. But looking at social media, looking at the internet, it's not the place to do it, man. It's not the place to do it. You could get into a bad place just by scrolling through and seeing all the hate on social media. It's tough. It's tough. And I know it eats at you, and I know it makes you want to hate people, and then you want to hate people for no reason, that they might be good people. So maybe he's consumed. Something wasn't like a bull burnout. Doesn't I know? Julia, that's what I'm saying. Might just be consumed at this point, guys. Best friend is always sending bad crypto news, and he is always down on it. Like, bro, I already have 2 houses and a new vehicle picked out in my kid's college. Kyle, he's got some bad news going on, man. Maybe you need to pick your friend up, Kyle. Or shorts covering. So MB, I personally don't think that the shorts would be covering at this point. We could have shorts covering. I always want people to know that we could have shorts covering. The most difficult thing to do when you're looking at any stock is to determine why people are buying it and, who's buying it and things like that. It's almost impossible to do that. You can look at different things. You can look at the turnover rate. You can look at, the amount of shares that are being traded. And the best you're going to come up with is this could be happening. And it sucks, dude. It sucks when you have to base your money in your investment decisions on could be's and not this is guaranteed or this is a fact. To that regard, that's where the risk is. Now, if there was no risk, there probably wouldn't be any reward. You guys would be in a savings account and you could be getting a 0.25% every year. So you do have that added risk there, man. But I don't think, based on the volume and based on the turnover rate, that it's necessarily shorts. I think it's excitement, and I think it's day traders that are coming in right now. Of all the roles that you could use an excuse for, if I even thought it was just 501, I don't. The role of a good father isn't the one, and maybe if he was a Bond villain and not a tennis day. I didn't see the movie, but yes, dude, I would agree. Maybe like a Dr. Evil or like what's the kid's name? What's Dr. Evil's kid's name? How about no, Scott? Isn't his name Scott? How about no? Like, yeah, Dr. Evil's kid. Like, if you were playing Dr. Evil's kid, then I could see having a little bit of resentment there and, being torn down and things like that. But how about no? Is the AMC going to squeeze today? How about no, Chris? How about no? Okay, it is Scott. Kyle, it is Scott. Good deal, man. Yeah, so next time JB asks me if AMC is going to squeeze today, and next time Mr. Simon says, Clay, what are your thoughts on side of Flow Inu? I'm going to say, how about no, Mr. Simon? How about no? Scott Evil, played by Seth Green. There you go, Chris. You knew it. What's short interest? AMC. James, I still think the short interest on AMC is around 20%, man. I don't have Ortex data, but I still think it's around 20%. They haven't indicated the shorts are covering just yet. Let's check HYMC. Let's check out HYMC, guys. HYMC rolling 71%. Oh, 71% higher. My God. Okay, HYMC sitting at $2.21 right now, on its way up, about to double today. Here's the thing, guys, that I want you all to be aware of, okay? HYMC it's a different situation than AMC, okay? HYMC raised $140 million. HYMC was basically going out of business. They were losing money every quarter. They were losing tens of millions of dollars every quarter. Their revenue was nowhere near what it should have been, and they were on the brink of just financial ruin. Adam Aaron and Eric Sprott came in with roughly $60 million, and then they diluted the share for another 139 or 138 point something million dollars, raising roughly $200 million, which is buying them time. That is all that it's doing, is buying them time. So The majority of this gain is because retail investors are getting excited and jumping into HYMC, and the gains are there. The traders are there, the gains are there. Very similar situation to AMC price-wise on a daily chart. But I almost have no doubt in my mind that Adam Aron is going to point to HYMC, point to the gains, point to the success of how dilution should be done, point to the success of how dilution should be done, and how it's a good thing to raise money and pay down debt. If he does that, he is going to be asking for more shares for AMC. If I were the CEO and I wanted to take advantage of retail investors to go out and dilute the stock even more, that is exactly what I would do. I would go out, I would point to a successful dilution and say that we could do the exact same thing. We could do it on a bigger scale, and we could be a better company because of it. And I don't think, I'm done. I'm done paying the bills of multi-million-dollar companies. I don't know if you are. You guys can vote whatever direction you want to go, but yeah, man, not for me. Everyone, share. Get on social media and make life-changing money. Let's get it to 8 Fathers Man Child. Click, explain, take your profit. My AMC average is 36. Still diamond handing my shares, but also got tore up for not taking any profit last time. So, Chris, let's see, man. You're not going to be... So, if you're right there, if your average is 36, you're not going to be able to take profit until you're above 36, right? Now... There's a couple ways that you can go about this, and I still think you have some time to worry about taking profit before you get above 36, right? And let's look at it a couple different ways, because this could be pretty interesting. I truly don't advocate day trading AMC, and I know there are other people out there that are starting to with their moving average crossovers and everything. Is that a giant green candle on Prague? Dang. It's not a bad candle. There's a lot of people that are advocating, day trading and trading AMC to build up your wealth and add more shares. I'm not there. But if you're going to be taking profit on your AMC shares, I'm waiting for a short squeeze. If you're not, there are several different ways that you can do, either by, taking, closing out of a position here and there, taking some off the table. I don't know how heavy you're invested. If you think you're too heavily invested, yeah, you could take some off the table and move on just fine with that and end up getting back in if it does come back down and all of that. But you could also look into put options a little bit. And we could discuss put options if you want to. But let's say you did get above 36. Let's say we go all the way up to $40 a share, okay? If AMC goes up to $40 a share, I know these options here aren't going to go out to $40 since I'm not logged in. But if AMC goes up to $40 a share, you could come out here and we could say, well, you know what, man? I could actually buy a put option for $28 for $5.95. Now that's times 100. If you own 100 shares, it's perfect. You go out there and you spend $600, okay? But you are guaranteed that price point from then on out. And you are guaranteeing yourself that profit. If AMC falls in value, if AMC falls below 40, if you were buying it at 28 was your break even or whatever, if AMC falls in value, the value of that put option is going to go up. So you're protecting yourself with your loss against your losses, but you are not having to sell your shares of AMC. You still own AMC, but you can't lose anymore because you own that put option. So that is it's like an insurance policy against the stock going down in value. That could also be a way to protect your profits, not necessarily take your profits, but protect them. As it goes down, you could sell that put option and take those profits there. And now all of a sudden, it's like your average in AMC, instead of being at $36, your average is down to $20. So that is another option that you can do. Buying a put does not mean that you are shorting the stock. It does not mean that you are like a bad guy. Buying put options are like buying insurance policies against your position. Let's see. Simon, don't tell vengeance. Don't tell him that. I think Pika Gun and Toad are getting married. Whoa, not financial advice, but they might be getting married soon. Nice. Chris, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Yes, would like to talk about options more. I get trade talked about them, but I get things better hearing it from Clay, not being biased. No, dude, and I think there's a certain way that I don't think anybody takes anything as biased in here. And clearly, I think that, you guys might relate better to other guys talking about it too. Just because I can explain it one way doesn't mean that somebody else can't explain it a better way. I do think, Chris, though, I do think that put options could be a great opportunity if you guys don't want to sell your shares, but you want to guarantee yourself that money. You can think of it like a stop loss, but in a stop loss, you have to get rid of your shares. If you buy that put option with a farther out expiration, giving yourself plenty of time for the stock price to recover, then you don't have to sell your shares, but you can still you can still make money on the way down. Or if you were basically 1-for-1, you could protect your money on the way down. And if you lose $100 in the stock, you make $100 on the option. So you're just breaking even. You're not losing any money at all. I want to learn more about options also. Very nice, SD. If anybody else wants to learn any more about options in here too, we can talk about options all day. Moto Lifer Lewis, thank you very much for the super sticker. Moto Lifer, man, thank you very much. I was trying to turn my face red. I don't know if it worked or not, but thank you, man. Remy Clay, Shiba has gained holders, or is it a rise due to the holders? It might be holders rebuying, Remy. I know Shiba lost a lot of holders over the last couple of weeks as well, man. So I would say it's probably people coming back in. It could be new holders, but I don't know if it's necessarily a net gain in holders. King Toad! We got King I don't even know who King Toad is anymore. Is this actually King Toad, or is this Pika with the super sticker? I don't know. King Toad's the name, but the cat is the game. Meow. Meow. Thank you very much. Pika and King Toad. Okay, Pika Power Toad and King Toad. I got you. You guys are switching names now. I like it. Pika, thank you very much. Moto Lifer says, it's not time to go yet, Clay. It might be 1 o'clock, but it ain't time to go. Dude, you got your salt shaker. For good luck, you got to pour the salt out on the table, and you throw it over your shoulder. And because salt tastes so good and it's good for you, man, you just got to... Oh, dude, but every time Moto Lifer gets in your eye, man, it stings. You got to make sure you hold it a little closer to your mouth next time. Moto Lifer, thank you very much for the super sticker. Appreciate all you guys. AMC going to run with Clay, hang up. I guarantee Mr. Simon is right. Can I unsee that? SD. Close your eyes, man. You can see it as many times as you want, but you can never unsee it. Guys, it is time to go. It is 1 o'clock. I guarantee you AMC, GameStop, all these stocks start to run during the lunch break. As soon as I get on, they start to chill out a little bit. When I get off, they start to run. Then I'll come back on at the end of the day, and they'll be running again. Guys, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Make sure to come back for the afternoon live stream. Appreciate all you guys being in here. Get your names in the chat right now. We'll get some shout-outs going on, and then, we'll have some fun a little bit later as well. Crypto Rocketeer, I saw you a minute ago, man. Boom! Dabbing on them as always. We got SD, see you later, D, Devil's Advocate, Dunnell, Outdoor Smile, Remy, Pugnacious, AMC Trapper saying peace out to the Diamond-Handed Apes, Julia Gulia, Pika Power, Outdoor Smile, Frank, King Toad, Vengeance with Love. We've got Moto Lifer once again. Moto Lifer says, have a hot dog for lunch on me, man. The dip and shove technique, Moto Lifer. You gotta dip it. You dip the hot dog in your favorite dip. Whatever the dip is, you dip it down in that dip, and then you shove it. Dude, you take it in one fell swoop. Thank you, Moto Lifer, for the hot dog. Appreciate all you guys today, man. Don't get off, bro. Moto Lifer, I'll be back a little bit. I don't have to get off, right? But I do think it's a good idea to let everybody get a little work done, regenerate, come back, go watch somebody else, have some fun. And that way it gives me time to look some stuff up for the videos tonight as well. So hopefully all you guys have some fun this afternoon. King Toad, see you later. Kyle, DD214, Kalani, peace out to you. Alice in Wonderland, Johnston Town, see you folks. James, see you later. Moto Lifer, Julia, Gulia, King Toad, D, man, enjoy your afternoon. Mr. Simon, come on, AMC, let's go. All right, Victor, peace out to you. Now you guys know what time it is, so if you want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.